we need to recall here. I think we can just take turret. I don't know if Rengar comes, we're screwed, but again, motto is play aggressive. We got our stopwatch, so here he comes. This is going to be a big play here. We're going to try and land E and then go into stopwatch in between our 3 turrets. We did it. That's how you time it out, boys. Easy kill. He is tilted beyond belief. If I was him right now, I would be fuming. He's fed and he got wrecked by us. Wow. Okay. Ding dong. Who is there? It is the #1 ranked mid laner right now, according by win rate on u.gg. It is Heimerdinger. This guy is just a beast right now, whether you're playing a mid or top. We're going to be covering him off here in a mid lane gameplay for Dummies guide. We're against the Corki, so a little bit of a tougher matchup. But what we're going to do is we're going to pick up our Q first, and we're going to start setting up these turrets in lane to get our push off. Our strategy with Heimerdinger is very, very simple. Use the turrets pretty mindlessly just to push waves into the enemy tower. Once you're pushed into their tower, they're going to be focusing on trying to last hit, probably dodge some of your W damage and dodge your stun. So it just essentially becomes a carnival game for you. If you've ever been, like, there's those clowns and you throw the balls at them and you try and knock them down. That's essentially what this is going to be. We're just going to shove lanes and then we're going to try and hit them with W's. So we're just going to set 2 turrets up for now, and then I'll probably set my 3rd one up after we start to shove this. You could go all 3. I'm not an expert with Heimerdinger turrets. I actually don't even play Heimerdinger that much. So if this works out this game, it's just kind of proof how broken and busted this guy is right now, and you guys should be able to pick him up and just follow this guy pretty easily and do some pretty good damage and have success. So you want to slowly move up your turrets with you like this as you start to shove waves in, and then the only thing you want to make sure you do is let these minions crash into your wave instead of the turrets. You might have to eat a little bit of damage up front, but after you do that, you're in a pretty good spot where you can just set up 3 turrets and get these things shoving non-stop, okay? So we'll pick up our W second here just because I want to poke this guy out already to start this lane phase. And then I just want to be in a constant state of push. Now, if a gank comes, you have to do your best to stay calm because you have some move speed around these turrets, okay? So just try your best to stay calm and let your turrets do the work for you. If they come into 2v1 you, it's essentially still going to be... Oh, look at this guy go. Wow, he might die here. I might flash W this guy. Okay, he flashed away first. I was going to say, if a 2v1 comes for you, you have your 3 turrets, and if you play around them properly, you're essentially in 4v2 because your 3 turrets deal that much damage early on. So don't worry, just play calm, be safe, and walk around your turrets while they try and catch up with you. The little bit of move speed that you get, the draft speed around them, is pretty significant where you might be able to dodge out abilities or whatever it is. So we tried to catch him there with the E. You're going to miss, and that's completely fine, guys. When you play Heimerdinger, you're going to have some fun trying to hit abilities. You're going to miss a bunch of abilities, but just keep trying to throw them and stay pushed, okay? Don't get discouraged if you die to a gank either. Just try your best to land as many E's and W's as you can. So here I'm trying to absorb this wave so that my wave has a chance to catch it so it doesn't damage these turrets. Just trying to poke this guy out. Okay, now we're going to max our W. Some people max Q. I think it depends on the matchup that you're in still. I think W right now in terms of win rate is the best to max out second, just because it lowers up the cooldown and does a little bit more damage for you, and especially against these ranged champions, it's going to be more important to get that W marked off. Okay, so here you can see we have Rengar coming in. We have this guy. We missed our E, so we're definitely in a tough spot now. Might just have to flash backwards here. I don't know if we still die or not. Trying to dodge out these abilities. Looks like we did it. That's honestly pretty good. That's a pretty good escape there for us. We almost killed the Corki and the Rengar. I decided to go for the Corki with that E because I thought he was going to come in and engage. We missed. Such is life. That's why we're running Flash, and that's why we're running TP, so we can get back into these lanes without a massive problem. I'm actually going to pick up Boots as second here. I'm just going to TP right back in. I want the boots so I can dodge out some of those ganks if they decide to keep coming for me, because right now we're making Corki's life pretty miserable, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a lot of attention mid this game from Rengar. So we'll just build the boots so we have a little bit more movement speed here. If this guy wants to step up and try and hit a turret, you're just going to try and keep knocking him with those W's, okay? He might get a couple down, that's okay, but just keep focusing hitting those W's. See here? right? If he wants to step up, just keep poking him down. Eventually, he's just going to maybe take a turret down, but he's going to have to go back to base, and he's going to miss a bunch of farms, so it's not going to be worth it in the long run for him. And that's a range champ. If you're against a melee champ, it's even tougher for them. So we're just slowly moving up our turrets here as we go with the lane. Ideally, I think in my mind, from what I've experienced with Heimerdinger, this is a good spot right here to put them next to these barriers, and then you can set up a third one just behind you here, so if a gank comes, you have a little bit of an escape. Okay, so they're going to crash into these now. Shove this nice and fast. If you want, you can use your W to shove even faster. But generally the 2 turrets is enough, and then you kind of have a third turret for a little bit of a safety in and out. Now your ultimate, you can use it in different ways. Obviously you can use it for the Q, for the huge turret, or you can use it for the W, for the snipe out. Kind of depends on your situation. I'd say if you're getting ganked and you want to try and win the 1v2, use the empowered Q. If you're trying to snipe somebody out of the turret because you've poked them out that hard, then you can drop out that empowered W. He's going to try and step up and hit that turret. We're just trying to see if we can poke him out. If you can't poke him, that's fine. Ooh, those W's are starting to hurt, man. So when you have a chance, obviously drop a ward if you can. It just means that you might miss out on some of that turret poke because they're going to be able to take down some of them. But we're just, you can see, we're just keep placing these turrets. If this guy steps up, we might try and stun him. Maybe throw one more W out. He's in range now for an Alt R, or sorry, an Alt W. So if he stays, I'm going to try and hit the jump shot on this guy. Let's try and see if we can hit it when he goes for the last hit. Got him. So you just want to make sure if you're going to do that strategy, you time it up for when they're going to go for their last hit on the turret, so you have a really good chance to hit that W. But that's what I mean, right? The W empowerment there is better for when you're trying to snipe people out. If I was getting ganked by Rengar there, I'd put the empowered Q down because that's just guaranteed damage on multiple people. You can miss your W, and if you miss it, it's very catastrophic. So right now, because we're in a constant state of push, we should be leading in farm. Yeah, he's only got 23, we got 53, and we are getting tons of plate gold. We've already knocked off 2 plates on his turret, and it's only 7 minutes. So there's that, just that EW poke. He's probably calling for a gank right now, very badly from his jungler. I'm going to hug towards the bottom side just because that's where my team is. And then once I have a clear shot of him, I'm going to throw another W out. Because we're running Comet, he still does poke them pretty significantly, especially if they're a weaker champion. So don't be afraid to throw the E out like that and poke them. See, it's still done like 20% of his health because of the Arcane Comet and just the damage that we have on it. Now we're essentially out of mana, so I'm going to drop a couple more turrets here just to help me shove this in. But now I'm just going to start to back away as soon as this wave gets pushed in. Might not get it all the way under, but that's okay. We're just going to have to back off right now. Maxing out that Q next. You do not need to max out your E, so just leave that ability until very late when you just have a few more points. It's just the stun, that's all you're looking for from that ability.
Let me fix that.
Alright, so we are on pace to pick up our first full item here, the Liandrys Anguish. That's just going to make us, I believe, a little bit more poke oriented. Lots of mana, lots of AP. Really good.
Not nearly enough variables.
So when you get back to lane like this, you might have to fix it and you know, drop some turrets down on these edges, right? That's just a very basic way to think about it. You have the defensive where you're setting up your push, and then once you're pushed up, you can set them up here, right? Super easy way of thinking about it. And then as it pushes up, you're just going to set the turrets down. Here I'm going to use my W to push this wave out even faster because I want to get back into that aggressive stance. People are pinging on the way here. I don't know who's here. Sorry, I missed it. We're talking about turret setup, so we missed where that guy was. We'll start to move over now. No? Okay. So here we're going to set up the turrets already, preemptively. Just in case Rengar comes, we just want some turrets down already. And then we're just going to get ready for this guy to package us. I'm assuming Rengar is going to time this up with the package, so I'm just going to get my 3 turrets down. And then I'm going to play a little bit safer once I push these in. I'm going to play a little bit further back because I don't want to get double ganked. Yeah, okay, here it is. We're getting triple ganked here. I thought we could have flashed back into our 3 turrets there. It was unfortunate because he had his burn trail from his ultimate still, so we couldn't really get out of that. But guys, honestly, if you're getting 3 ultimates on you as mid laner before 10-minute mark, you're doing something right, okay? These guys are super scared of me, and they are doing everything they can to stop me right now. So we will take that as a compliment and just hope that our other lanes can realize the benefit of having that much attention come mid. We don't have TP unfortunately right now, so he might get a plate or 2 off this. I really hope he doesn't. I'm going to run back to lane as fast as possible here. I don't think he'll be able to get 2, so it's not the end of the world there. And the Pantheon is missing a bunch of farm by coming to us here. He's only got 31 farm too, so I know on the surface we died there and it was like, oh man, we died, like whatever. But it's not like we had, I don't think, huge shutdown gold. We only had really 1 kill before that. It's just that we're creating such havoc in the mid lane that this guy needs some help to change up the tide. So here, if he comes this way, we're going to try and E him out that way. He didn't come through this way, so we'll just follow him just in case Rengar comes for this Kindred, just to back her up a little bit. But now we can go back to our aggressive setup on turrets here. Just send them up with the front of that lane, and then just getting ready for Rengar to come through. I don't see Pantheon, he's top, but he shouldn't have ult up for a while now. So we'll just set up the 3 turrets here in a second as soon as we get a 3rd turret up. This guy should be dead. He ran right into the turret damage. I'll come over here just because I think we can still win this. I can throw the E out here and just stun her in that turret. And now Yuumi should be a pretty easy kill. She's trying to hit those W's. She's in the turret range. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh man, almost got her. This is crazy easy as Heimerdinger. You just throw these turrets down and hit W's. And you're basically just hitting jump shots. If she stays, she can easily die here. Those W's are hurting. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we might be able to EW her if she stays. Okay, that's fine. Buddy, I'm not going anywhere here. We are going to shove another whole wave in here. Oh, watch yourself, watch yourself. Just trying to dodge out as much as we can. Put those turrets down, keep those turrets down. Oh, almost. We almost got him. We did get him. So, guys, that's what I mean, right? Like, stay calm when you're in your turrets. If you just run away there, you're just going to die and you're not going to get anything for it, okay? So, try and play it aggressive. Try and play it confident. Keep putting turrets down as they destroy them and just keep running around. Just keep, like, yeah, dodging out as much as you can, being annoying, running around your turrets. Alright, we've got the Zonyas building up now. We're going to wait for a little bit more money to get the Sork boots here. And we've got the Liandrys Anguish. So we are pretty powerful right now. I'd say if anyone comes back to us right now in lane with the Anguish, they're going to get absolutely melted. So we could TP behind her here. The problem is if you TP as Heimerdinger and you miss your E, you're essentially useless because you don't have any turrets set up on your initial landing. So I would recommend saving the TP to get into your lane and just keep taking down turrets as opposed to trying to like make a big TP play behind somebody in their lane. Just won't realize the effect too often with it.
It's smaller than the diagram. Raise your what?
So another tip when you're setting down your turrets is try and make sure you maximize the coverage of them, right? So see this overlay, that means that if something lands in there, 2 people or 2 turrets will hit them, but you want to try and make sure you cover as much area as possible. That's why I set them close to the edges. So if a gank comes like so, right now I have a lot of room to play around here. I can't believe he still killed us. What a great W by that guy. I honestly thought we were going to completely outplay him. So he must be pretty fed. Yeah, okay, so he had 6 kills. He had 5 before that coming in. So he's going to be a problem for us. We should have stopwatched there. I can't believe I forgot to stopwatch. It was honestly too much excitement from just watching those turrets burning down. And we hit the E on him, so it was a good spot. But you can see again, right? Like, that guy came for us mid. And because he wasted his ult on us, we got that dragon. We had no pressure on the dragon. The team was focusing down on me, and that means our bot lane now has an easier time to get these kills. So really big ripple effects here in terms of drawing pressure and still putting out damage and making them use abilities on us, okay? You're going to die a lot as Heimerdinger because you're going to draw a lot of attention, but the better you get at playing him, the more you'll understand how to dodge and work around your turrets, and the fact that even if you draw pressure, it is a good thing. That is the point of playing Heimerdinger, mid or top. You want to draw the jungle pressure, okay? If you're not drawing the jungle pressure, you're doing something wrong. You're not pushing hard enough. Okay, so here we successfully took down our turret. That's great. We're going to get ready to dodge out a couple of ults because I know that Corki has his ult. We heard that. And Pantheon is missing from top and Rengar is also missing. So we won't back. We don't really have enough gold to back. And I want to try and push this lane as soon as I see where these guys are on the map. I'm going to actually come up the top here and see if we can help out this Urgot. I think we can because our jungler's up here already. So I hope the jungler starts to move. I have my R ready here. So we can definitely make a big play. I'm going to loop around the long way here. Try and land a big E on these guys. Okay, so we did land the stun. It's going to push them off pretty significantly here, but we're going to try and now push this tower with the Urgot here. Whoa, those W's! Oh my gosh! The damage is significant. We have a lot of stuff here. I'm feeling pretty confident. I wish this Urgot played a little bit further up because we can probably kill this guy very, very easily if he just plays a little bit further up. Got our Kindred come in for the easy pickup here. I have everything for this guy. There's no way he's killing us. Oh, okay, he almost got us. Yuumi and Sivir are bot. I don't think we need to recall here. I think we can just take turret. I don't know if Rengar comes, we're screwed, but again, motto is play aggressive. We got our stopwatch, so here he comes. This is going to be a big play here. We're going to try and land E and then go into stopwatch in between our 3 turrets. We did it. That's how you time it out, boys. Easy kill. He is tilted beyond belief. If I was him right now, I would be fuming. He's fed and he got wrecked by us. Okay, got the full Zonyas. This is essentially going to make us unkillable right now. Because if you Zonyas in your turrets, guys, you just saw what happened. They're going to get melted off the face of the earth. Even if they W and dodge all the damage you put down. So mid game here, it's tough to push up if you're not fed. We're pretty fed. I know we're 4 and 3, but like we're pretty fed. We have 2 full items before 20 minutes. We're going to be working on our full boots in a second here, so like we're pretty fed. Okay, here I want to E this guy. I'm just going to put down my ultimate Q here and just poke this guy out. It should be enough. I didn't want to risk them missing the W there. I thought the Q would be good enough, so we just popped that down. We'll get ready for a mid push here. I'd love to be able to push and grab this actually because that is the next big objective and I want to use my turrets in a way to really accelerate this game, and me just staying mid and shoving that out is not going to be as accelerated as if we get this thing down right now. So I'm setting up 3 turrets, just throwing all the kind of damage that I can at this, and then we'll pick this up and go to Urgot's either top lane or mid lane here. I prefer to pick it up. Okay, thanks for nothing, buddy. And then try and make sure we finish this game off really, really fast. I think as Heimerdinger, you're going to be more effective the faster the games end, okay? So you want to try and push your advantages. You're a very easy early game champ, so make sure you push those advantages that you get from the early game. Urgot should be pushing top here. And he's got that, oh man, that W, 25% jump shots. Probably going to see an Urgot, or Rengar ult on us here soon. This is such a hit. Bot lane's pushing. I'm going to set up the turrets right here. I think this is where I want to make my stand against this guy. He's roaming bot. I'm just going to ping it. I'm getting ready with my stopwatch again in 3 turrets in case Rengar comes. But he's bot, so we're going to be able to push this. Dragon is up again, so I would love to be able to work a dragon play with the turrets. Kindred, for some reason, is topside. I don't know what she's doing up there right now. It's kind of troll, to be honest, to be up there right now. We're going to start pinging this. I don't need your help here, buddy. I got 3 turrets doing work here. You just do your thing. Get that free dragon while Rengar is dead and we're all pushed up here. This should be a GG pretty quick here, guys. So just to kind of recap before they forfeit, just in case they do in the next 10-20 seconds here, we haven't really done anything crazy this game. Honestly, we walked into lane, thrown down some turrets by pressing Q. I'm sure a turret spacing, if anybody watches this and they're kind of a Heimerdinger one trick, is going to have something to say. It hasn't been immaculate by any means. I'm almost first timing this champ. But we're just hitting jump shots, we're just hitting the W's, we're hitting our E's, and we're playing smart and relaxed and confident when we get ganked or engaged on. We're knowing that our turrets are going to deal a bunch of damage and just staying within those turrets. Okay, so we'll build the Anguish next. I want a little bit of tankiness from this, and that'll help with some, I believe it still helps with health, correct? Yeah, 350 health. Just because we're so far ahead already and we don't need more damage to absolutely melt these people, I just want to make sure I can survive if Rengar jumps on top of me. Okay, big play coming down here. Won't be able to help too much other than an R on something here, so that's all we're looking to do. Might put down an RQ here depending on how this fight goes. Yeah, we're going to put down an RQ to make sure we finish that guy off. We are on a killing spree right now, man. This is looking real nice. Oh gosh, she smoked Kindred. Okay, buddy, relax. We're good here. So as the game starts to stall out like this, it's going to be tough for you to jam turrets. You have really good lane pressure, and you can, I guess, push waves in fast, but it's tough for you to siege, right? Like, as Heimerdinger, you really can't siege. You're trying to poke while they're trying to collect minion waves under their tower. So as this game goes to mid-game, you got to make sure you play around team fights with your R like that, and then also around major objectives with your turrets. So right now, if we had everybody up, for example, and we were able to push this wave in, what we would look to do is set up some turrets around Baron and help take the Baron really, really quick. Or if a fight broke out at Baron, because they're trying to contest, our turrets are there to really help us. So once you get a wave shoved like that, you're just trying to make sure you prioritize objectives like this. So we're going to walk over here, maybe pick up this scuttle, help make sure we have some ability to get vision on this, and then we can run back to this team fight here with our RQ in a second. We're going to actually come behind these guys in a second. Okay, let's see, still going here. Pretty good damage there. And again, we're just going to keep following up with W's here. We could flash W on this next one, I think. I don't think it's going to be needed, though. I'd rather just... I don't know what this Urgot's doing. Dude, take the top turret. If you can't dive that Sivir, something's wrong here. Probably can't take the Baron with the power level that our jungler's at, so we're just going to rotate up the top here and help this guy take this top turret. I wish he stays. I really wish he stays. We have R, we have Zonya's. He backs. Mid is pushing in. They're going to have to answer that. We can easily push this here or get a kill off somebody. Alright, I'll just recall too. I mean, people are definitely going to come for us, so I'm just trying to keep my turret set up and get ready for that. Sivir's probably the worst champ to set turrets up against because she can Q and W those things down. Now we need to be careful because Urgot is now just running down mid. We're probably going to have a lot of attention up here. I'm just keeping an eye on Lucian pushing that bot lane. I want to make sure he has every opportunity in the world to push that safely. Rengar's bot, he just killed him. Let's get this turret down. Yes, hit her. Okay, we're going to see an ult here from this guy. We're screwed here. We're probably very screwed here. I don't know what our Urgot's doing. He's just running around the jungle doing nothing. We need to end this game. I could RE these guys, but I know Urgot's not going to follow up. That's the real problem. Got blue buff, that's fine. Somebody's got to push waves in, dude. Ah, very frustrating to play with this Urgot right now. Guy is not finishing the game. He just needs to like drop the set and dive that Sivir with me. We might get ganked here. Putting down the turret, pressing Zonya's. We've got our max turret down. Our Zonya's is in. Just setting up more turrets. I do not want to fight with this guy. Alright, there we go. Did we do it? Is Urgot playing for reals now? Ah, she dodged that? Wow, we looked carefully.
Double kill.
Let's go. We're just keeping Sivir here so these guys can get dragon. That's basically it.
Smaller than the diagram.
Send these turrets up just outside of turret range so we can still push the wave in essentially, but not risk them getting destroyed by that turret. Now that's what I mean by we can't really siege, right? So if I put a turret here, it's just going to get destroyed by the turret like instantly, right? So it's going to deal a little bit of damage, but it's going to get aggroed down very, very quick. So you can drop a few if you want. We're screwed. We're screwed. We need to stay in these turrets now. Oh, the flash fail! How come Rai won't let me flash over that wall? We would have been able to get out, no problem. Okay, that's okay. No problem. Those are going to happen, guys. You're going to die sometimes in your games. It's okay. Just try and work through it. So right now we got the Demonic Embrace engaged, and we're going to probably start building towards a Void Staff next, just because I want to absolutely tear these guys apart with the magic pen that we're going to get off that. We're going to be able to TP into this fight if it keeps going here. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Gonzo. Absolutely goner. So this is like by no luck here that our team is having an easier time doing what they're doing, because we brought in a lot of attention from top lane Pantheon, we brought in a lot of attention from the jungler coming mid so many times. Like, we created a lot of this pressure that's letting these guys succeed now. Okay, I'm just going to TP here just to make sure we get this down really quick. I could walk it out, but I just want to get these turrets down really quick to start helping these guys burn this thing down absolutely fast. Okay, of course they're all going to recall now, even though we can get an easy push here, but what we want to be doing is pushing all waves. When you get Baron, you want to push all waves. Unless there's an inhib down, you think a final push as a team, you could just win the game off of it. Try and maximize the benefit you get from the Baron and push all waves. So here we got mid turret down, we're going to get top turret down, no problem. This game should wrap up pretty quick here. It got extended obviously a lot longer than I would have hoped. I thought that this would be a FF pretty quick. It wasn't, unfortunately. Here we'll drop the turrets just to help us take it down a little bit faster and prevent the turret from hitting our minions. You can do this still if you don't mind dropping a few turrets down. Here I don't mind doing it because I know that there's a bunch of attention mid, so I won't have to fall back on turrets that are alive to like dodge out a 1v2. But that should be game, guys. We're just going to set up again some more turrets just around the edge here. Try and hit this Yumi with a W, maybe with an E. Oh, almost killed her there. Lawlers, I hope you enjoyed that gameplay for Dummies, Heimerdinger edition. If you haven't tried this guy out, he's a pretty unique character. Give him a go, see how he feels. Very, very fun to play, and you can destroy people like so.